in the
Open Your Eyes Country Tour is powered by Open Your Eyes Country Tour is powered by Digi, our national telecom.
Welcome to Open Your Eyes. We are here in beautiful Orange Walk at the stunning El Gran Mestizo Cabin. This is the third leg of our country tour, but we are so excited to bring the magic of Sugar City to you.
Now, one of the things we know about Orange Walk is that it is rich with mestizo culture, and of course this has to do with the heavy Mayan and Spanish influence from its ancestry.
It's also home to one of the oldest, or some of the oldest Mayan settlements here in Belize, like Cuello, meaning neck in Spanish, and of course Lamanai, which we know, meaning submerged crocodile in the Mayan dialect.
I was telling you earlier that I'm familiar with Lamanai, but Cuellos, though I've heard it before, I did not know it meant neck, right? And so that's an interesting one. But certainly we are excited to delve into some of the history that this district and this town has to offer. We're excited about meeting some Orange Walk Kenyans, as we refer to them, and of course to just talk a bit and delve into why this town is so sweet.
Well, I'll tell you some of the reasons why we think it's sweet. Of course, we are no locals of Orange Walk Town, but we definitely come here often for the tacos. They even have their own tacos fest. That's how serious they take tacos here in Orange Walk. But I think beside that, we have come to appreciate this town and this district, as you mentioned, because of the locals too. They're very welcoming and they want you to appreciate Orange Walk the very same way that they do.
Certainly, Tacos Fest is one of the bigger events here in this community. I've been to at least 2 Tacos Fest. The first Tacos Fest I came to, the experience was explosive. I mean, tacos of all kinds, mouth-watering tacos, hard shell tacos, soft tacos, pibil tacos, chicken tacos, beef tacos. I could just
Anything you could think
list
of.
it, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, at the Tacos Fest, you also have people coming out with different dishes, cultural dish that's not necessarily tacos, but it's there as well. And what was interesting as well about Tacos Fest was the tacos competition, right? Oh, how great it would have been to be a judge at Tacos Fest, because you basically get to eat tacos all afternoon from these competitors or participants, and then from among them they decide the best tacos.
Yeah. And this is the best of the best tacos.
Oh,
too.
yeah, well,
they're competing.
And the thing is, you only have high expectations when where tacos is concerned when you're in Orange Walk, right? The bar is set high and you expect at that level. And just talking about tacos has me wanting right now. So I suggest that we schedule it, that after this morning show, we go out and we get some Orange Walk tacos. So if you all are watching right now and you're in Orange Walk, maybe you could drop in the comments and tell us where exactly we should go to get the best tacos after the morning show. So the morning show ends around 8:30. I know some people like the tacos early. So where's the best place to get tacos at 8:30 in Orange Walk?
Well, you might not need to go for it, Paul, because we do have some yummy segments coming up this morning's morning show. We will be speaking to a leader in Orange Walk as well, though. We'll be joined by the mayor, Ladrick Shepherd, and he's going to be talking about leadership in action and what that looks like here in Orange Walk. Also, we will be reflecting on the cultural legacy of Orange Walk, speaking to the owner of El Gran Mestizo Riverside Cabins with that as well. We'll also be customizing style and highlighting a story with beauty in a bag. And finally, as I told you, no need to head for some tacos, because the tacos might be coming to us with wings and tings.
Nice. And
so maybe that might be the tings.
Perhaps. And I can't wrap up this introduction without mentioning the fact that we are in Sugar City. Right?
Yes.
It's not only Tacos Town, it's also Sugar City. This is home to some of the most hardworking sugarcane farmers, field workers out there. When we mix sweet coffee or wheat tea and we pour out 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of sugar, a lot of it comes from the hard work from the people here in Orange Walk Town and in Orange Walk District. So we have to give a big shout out to the sugar industry, to the sugarcane farmers this morning. We are in your hometown and we appreciate and we love the work that you all continue to do to build this nation.
I absolutely agree with you, Paul. I mean, it's a beautiful morning here. We came so early this morning, but I think one of the greatest things about being able to travel across the country and be a part of these tours is we get to embrace some of the locations where our viewers come from as well. And we know Orange Walk loves their morning show. They love their Open Your Eyes.
True.
And so we were able to watch the sun rise this morning right here in Orange Walk. Such a beautiful district. We've already gotten some welcome from some of the people here, especially at El Gran Mestizo Riverside Cabin. So the ambience is beautiful here. I do know that when we go on these country tours as well, some of the viewers actually come to meet us. And so we do want to tell you that we welcome any visitors stopping by wanting to meet our team that every single day put Open Your Eyes together.
Yeah, and if you're not empty-handed,
No.
you know, if you know where your favorite tacos there and you want, we experience it early, then bring Walita cause by nobody and beg to tell Sabrina she's too polite to beg. Me? No, once you in my hometown and you need something, you could call upon me in the same way. Make you feel home, make you feel welcoming.
Definitely the yin and yang thing.
But yes, certainly Sabrina, this beautiful property as well. We've gotten an opportunity since early this morning to experience some of the amenities here. The poolside that's behind us. I've been primarily to the restaurant area.
Yes.
That's as far as I've been. That's the Maracas Bar and Grill, right? So I've been here just to experience that part, but I've never actually ventured onto the property in the manner that we're doing this morning. I have to say that just standing where I am, the stunning location, the pool right next to the new river. Oh my gosh, what an awesome combination and an awesome sight. And if you're lucky enough, you'll get a chance to see some crocodiles, right? Not something for you to fear because it's at a distance off, but it's a beautiful sight. And then we were here early enough to hear the birds as they woke up and made some musical songs, maybe annoying to some people if you just want quiet and stillness in the morning. But it's a difference for me from the city. I used to hear a truck, right? And a Jake brakes. I used to hear ambulance, police wake me up that morning. But right now, we're just hearing birds.
No, this is very familiar to me. And you're right. That's a great way to describe it. It does feel very serene. It feels very peaceful here. And I'm certain that that's an overall experience that people get here in Orange Walk as well. So this is really cool to be able to experience with our viewers, as I said, who tune in every day for Open Your Eyes. And so it's going to be a fun morning. We already gave you guys a lineup of what the conversations will look like. We want to ask you to stay locked in with us because it's going to be an exciting day for our third leg of the country tour. We do got to take a quick break though, Paul, but don't go anywhere. When we come back, our first conversation begins.
Don't miss the ultimate singing showdown. It's KTV The Remix Season 7 every Tuesday night at 8, live from the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. One stage, one voice, one chance to win $10,000. Get your tickets for just $5 at GBM Studios and Coney Drive or 88 Shopping Center on Central American Boulevard. It's music, talent, and entertainment for the whole family. Don't miss it. KTV The Remix Season 7. Tune in, turn up, and sing along every Tuesday night at 8. Only on Greater Believe Media.
Oh man, one more scroll and my data is done.
Wait, who said anything about running out? Smart just dropped a more powerful plan that now includes social media data, so you can scroll till your fingers cramp.
Enjoy free social media data now included in our Flex Choice and Select postpaid plans.
Visit any Smart showroom to sign up today because connectivity just got even better. Smart, bringing people together.
Next one.
I got
you. Man, like how's done?
Already?
Hey, now who that?
Welcome back to Open Your Eyes. We are here on the third leg of our country tour, and as we mentioned, we are at the beautiful El Gran Mestizo Riverside Cabin. And we are joined by the owner of this beautiful property here, Orlando de la Fuente. Now, the conversation this morning, of course, we're going to touch on this stunning property. I know we're moving around, sliding, twisting around. Paul is using me as his anchor. But we also want to talk to you, Orlando, about Orange Walk as well. You are a local here. You've lived here for a very long time, and you've even been able to contribute to the economy here by having your property and your resort provide jobs for people, but also give them a view and a feel of what Orange Walk is like as well. Let's begin a bit with some of the history of Orange Walk that you have known to understand. Like the name itself,
the name.
Orange Walk.
Orange Walk.
I don't know that the walks that we've been on so far are orange.
We produce sugar cane. We produce sugar
Yeah.
from sugar cane, and yet the community or the town is called Orange Walk. So it's quite a contrast, right? But Sabrina and Paul, thank you for having me.
Of course.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for having us as well.
Yeah, we appreciate that you selected the property as a venue. So the name Orange Walk, previously the way to get to Orange Walk was by boat.
Mm-hmm.
So the vessels would come through the sea up from Curacao to here. And whenever they would pass the magistrate's court, which is still in its current location near the police station on the top of the hill, there was an orange walk. Like in English, what coconut walk means a bunch of coconut, what orange walk, what papaya walk. So they used to see this small plantation, this small planting of oranges. And so what happened is that people used to pass in the boat, and they'd say, the town never had a name, and they'd say, oh, that place, Orange Walk, man, Orange Walk. By the magistrate's court, we got all the oranges.
Oh.
And so I got this from a historian, from Rick Mogil. That's how he said that Orange Walk got its name.
Oh, that's interesting.
How about the river, this new river? What does it mean to the people here?
Well, previously, what you're looking at, this river was a major trading route for the Mayas between Lamanay and Cerros and Lamanay and Tulum.
Mm-hmm.
And Lamanay and Santa Rita in Corzal. So, like I said, when I was a kid, I could remember very, very clearly we would go swim the river and the tugboats would be bringing in logs. So it was a major transit point for logs. And we would go swim and we'd walk on the logs, and we'd dive from this riverbank, go out and see who would come out right next to the log, which was really dangerous. Because one time my head knocked on the log.
Whoa.
I had to hurry, look up and try to the light and get out.
Whoa.
But yeah, I can remember it was a major transshipment point. Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
A major transshipment point for logs and for trade. Also, to your viewers, if they ever book one of the cabins, they'll notice that we use a lot of local wood, and all the woods are made from a tree called tinta. Locally, we call it tinta. The local settlers in Belize got permission from the Spanish to harvest logwood. It's called logwood in English. Locally we call it tinta because it releases a really, really dark purple dye. And so logwood was exported to Europe. Before there were synthetic dyes, garments would be, textiles would be colored with this logwood. So if you were to cut a piece of logwood, and that's a logwood tree right there, if we were to cut it and leave it a bit, if you don't know what you're doing, it's going to bleed on the floor and it's going to turn really, really purple.
Oh, that's amazing.
So this wood grows really well in swampy areas. That's why it grew really well in northern Belize and in the Belize River Valley. And that's what the British used to harvest from Belize. So all of those beds in the cabins are made of logwood.
There's so much history here. This town in general, and even this property as you just described, you were able to establish your business, your resort here in beautiful Orange Walk. But talk to us about why you decided to venture off into this in the first place.
That's a good question. When I was a kid, we used to come here to hunt with slingshot.
This property?
Yeah, this property. We used to come hunting and we used to come camping. We'd start a fire and roast the bird that we would shoot. We would swim and so on. And I always used to think, I said, man, one of these days when I grow older, I'd want to buy a piece of property here, because we had to do some backfill, but it didn't look like this. It was so beautiful, but because of the backfill, we lost a lot of bullet trees. And but you could walk on their entire canopy and you just brown leaves just they rustle on you to walk. And it was a whole canopy full of bullet trees on top. So yeah, and then one time I got an opportunity to buy one lot, and then somebody said that, hey, I hear you buy land in the river. And I say, yeah, I am. And they sell me our next lot. Then I bought a couple acres, and then we started backfilling and developing. It's a work in progress. So we put a lot of work in it.
Yeah, and we'll talk some more about the property in this conversation. But just to swing back to your days of camping and swimming in the river, is it a practice that still happens? You still see people or kids swimming in the river? Is that something that's lost? No.
No, it's especially in the summer months. Like right now that school is out, you'd go along the river and a lot of kids would be swimming. But it's not as prevalent as before, because the crocodiles give the river a bad reputation.
Okay.
And I don't know if you were aware.
We did see one this morning.
Did we saw one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a few years ago, there were two persons walking along the river, and they stopped to chat a bit, and a crocodile just attacked the dog and pulled it in and took off with the dog. And I think it made all over the news. And so
that was that viral.
Yeah.
Yeah, social media.
So it kind of scared some people with that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you think about the population and the presence of crocodiles here, but it seems as if we've coexisted with them for generations, right?
Yeah. And it's a protected species. Like when we do our tours to Lamanai, it's upriver from here, along the river. We do a river tour, and the river is a highlight of the tour. But the Morlet crocodile is a protected species in Belize also.
Yeah.
But sometimes they become really they have a lot of them. I don't know if at some point they're going to remove it from the protected species list.
No.
We also know just from chit-chatting with you briefly that your presence in Orange Walk town, at least your family's presence, dates back to perhaps the start of the sugar industry. Was that what piqued your family's interest to move to this part of Belize?
Yeah, Paul. So what happened is that I was the first in my family to be born in Orange Walk. I have two other brothers, and my mother is from Keyconker, Belize City. My dad is from Cayo. I'm not sure how they met, but my dad had a background in pharmacy. And so there was a business that opened, I think it was in Bango Creek, Independence, but I'm not sure what they used to do. I think it was palm oil or something like that. And so they moved. My dad said, well, he was going to stop working. My dad used to work at Central Drugstore on the Bridgefoot. And when this new industry was opening, they moved to Mango Creek. But then the industry closed, and my dad heard that the sugar factory would be opening in Orange Walk. So he moved his pharmacy here. He came here and built a small building and opened up. And so He was the first to have a pharmacy here.
In
So
Orange
I was
Walk?
the first to be born here.
Wow.
in Orange
Yeah,
Walk.
wow.
So you're a true Orange Walk
True
Kenyan.
drug. Born and grown. I'm kind of old. God, it's a 1967.
You know,
From 1967.
one of the things we oftentimes speak about when we acknowledge the North is the tacos, of course. But I think it's also worth acknowledging the tourism industry here, especially since you have made it your career. How would you describe tourism in Orange Walk and how it differs to the other districts?
Well, we don't have the sand, the beaches, and the mountains. So a lot of people come to Orange Walk for the culinary experience, for Lamanai, and we get a lot of guests who come to do missionary work. So it's a little bit different, and but people come for a lot of people come and they would book one night. They'd say, oh, we're just here for Lamanai, and they book one night and they go the next day, and then they keep extending a day or 2 days. They say, oh, hey Orlando, what else is there to do? We like your town. We're gonna book 2 more nights.
Yeah.
And they want something to do. And I'd give them some ideas on what to do, visit the cenote or the couple forts that are still standing in Orange Walk. And but they come for the genuine cultural experience.
You have cenotes here in Orange Walk?
Pardon me?
You said visit the cenote?
Oh, cenotes. Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
got a bunch of cenotes here.
Where this is more...
Well, they have some near Little Belize.
What's cenotes?
Cenote or sinkhole, like the
a
blue hole.
sinkhole, yeah.
The blue hole was a cenote before the sea
Yeah.
rose and covered it.
It's a huge thing in Mexico. It's a huge thing in Cancun. So we have those...
So we have those in around San Antonio Village, near the
Yeah.
border with Mexico, and then there's a bunch of cenotes also just like east of Little Belize.
And you could swim in them.
Yeah, the ones over there really like their water crystal clear.
You see, the more you travel, the more you know. Because
Yeah.
I have absolutely no idea that those exist.
They're not developed though, and that
Okay.
is something that probably BTB or the government should look at, because I know the tourism, the Belize Tourism Board spends a lot of money developing attractions in other parts of the country, but here in Orange Walk we need a couple. We have the attractions. We just need to set up, their infrastructure,
Yeah.
better roads, some signage, some restrooms.
Yeah. One of the things we mentioned in our intro is the Maya influence and the Spanish influence here in Orange Walk town. Can you talk a bit about that and the ancestry and the ties to Mayan and Hispanic?
It's when we were growing up, I can remember clearly that in the pharmacy, when my dad's customers would come, they'd start speaking to him in Spanish or Maya, and sometimes my dad wouldn't understand, and he'd have to ask my next customer in the pharmacy to translate it. So it was far stronger, the Mayan culture. Not so much now. The Mestizo culture still stands, but yeah, we're home of the escabeche, black relleno, tacos,
Yeah, definitely.
pibil.
One of the things that you also highlighted to us in the start of our conversation when we saw you this morning was the age itself of Orange Walk and how long it's been here established. How long is it?
I don't recall how long it is, but the little village San Esteban was one of the first communities to be settled in Orange Walk district. It's about 5 miles from here, San Esteban. Orange Walk was not big at the time. It was much smaller than San Esteban, but San Esteban went through an illness, and a lot of people moved out to San Esteban and they came to Orange Walk, and that's how it became the hub and it started growing. So I can't say, I don't know what year that was, probably the mid 1800s.
Wow.
What have you taken note of about how important the sugar industry is to the district and to the town in terms of how its tentacles or influence, if you would, stretches through the employment sector, through the education sector, perhaps where agriculture is concerned, the influence of the sugar industry?
The tentacles?
Yes, tentacles of influence.
Yeah, okay. Well, the sugar industry employs over 5,000 cane farmers, and I think Orange Walk probably has a bigger share of cane farmers in the north. But yeah, we're all grateful to the sugarcane industry for the economic impact it has had. And unfortunately right now, you have to be a really big cane farmer to make it. It's the economy of scale. All the smaller cane farmers that I know are they're divesting and they're moving out and going into other fields of agriculture, just giving it up totally. The industry right now, for you to be successful and profitable, it has to be on a bigger scale. You have to be a bigger cane farmer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely will be having more conversations with you. One of the questions that I always ask whenever we are able to go out district as well is to ask, how would you describe the locals in your district? You know, people kind of come to expect the Belize district people to have a type of personality. How would you describe Orange Wakeños?
Well, I would say that we're warm and genuine. And a lot of people point that out too. And I think, not to disparage the other districts, but the people from Orange Rock really have a good work ethic, good work culture. And I have a lot of friends who commute to Belize City, who commute to Bumpan, in the construction and office jobs, administration, management. And the other employers look for that. They look for, are you from Orange Rock or Curzal? And as soon as you say yes, in many cases you have one up. Because I know the culture, we're hardworking.
That's an excellent point. When we were in Curzal, that was also a point that was brought up. The commuting and the work ethic there.
Yeah. So that definitely plays a role, I think. But I think people, like, I had some friends over the Christmas visiting with us at home. And while we were at home, you know, two of my other friends just blew outside and gone, and I invited them in. And after they left, we sat around, we ate, we drank. And he said, your friends just show up without Carl? I said, yeah. He said, you can't do that at Belize. You can't go visit anybody and no call. You have to call and make arrangements. And so I told him, no, that's not like, we're not like that here, you know, the house open. My friends will come any day.
Wow.
Nice, it pays to be your friend. We have to build a friendship after this. Next time I'm in Orange Walk. But do you say we take a break, and when we come back, we'll start a conversation about this lovely property. We have a lot to talk about in terms of its development, what the amenities you have to offer, and future plans, if there's that, right?
Sounds good, Paul.
Excellent. So we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, it's all about Mr. De La Fuente and this wonderful property. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We at Fulltech Systems understand that technology isn't just a tool, it's a game changer. At home, smart devices and AI are revolutionizing daily life. In education, tech is making learning more interactive and accessible for students and educators alike. For businesses and government, it's driving innovation, streamlining operations, and unlocking growth, leveraging tech for better services, infrastructure, and security. At Fulltech Systems, we help you thrive with cutting-edge solutions, partnering with leaders like Dell, HP, Microsoft, APC, Fortinet, Cisco, and Tomy Inc. We deliver the right products for your needs, whether it's boosting efficiency, improving customer engagement, or scaling operations. Connect with us and let's drive innovation together. Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you come for the price, but stay for the service.
As an athlete, orthopedic health is very important. Our bodies can be so strong and yet still so delicate. Injury is something that we cannot prevent. We could try to mitigate the risk of extreme injuries. However, it is very, very important that you know and understand your body.
As we get older, our bones are getting softer. It's hard to treat degeneration which already happened. The first treatment is a lifestyle modification and the support of physiotherapists. I am Dr. Sergey Adonin, an orthopedic surgeon, and we are watching Caribbean Medical TV.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Welcome back to Open Your Eyes. As we mentioned, we are here at El Gran Mestizo Riverside Cabins, and we are joined by Orlando de la Fuente. He's the resort owner. We've spent the first part of our conversation talking a bit about Orange Walk itself, but we cannot forget to mention El Gran Mestizo Riverside Cabins and the beautiful property that we're on. If you look around, and I'm hoping that our viewers have been able to see some of the amenities that are available here. We have the beautiful pool next to the riverside, some stunning cabins as well. But talk to us about this property and the vision that you had in mind when establishing.
Well, yeah, like I had said earlier, when I was a kid, we used to come and walk these grounds, this bush. We used to come hunting and camping. And I said I always wanted to own a piece, and I finally got to own 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, and then we bought some acres. But the property, I travel a lot, and I always thought that, man, I know what good service and I know what service should look like, what it should feel like, how you should make the guest feel. And so it was a natural step for me to get into, from pharmaceuticals, to get into the tourism industry, into the accommodations and the food and beverage. So yeah, we started off with one cabin, which was a wooden cabin I built for my wife. But then we realized that because of the humidity and so on, the wood wouldn't work. It was too much high maintenance. And so we trimmed the cabins inside with wood, but they're made out of concrete. And we used some warm colors and a lot of local materials. So we started off with one cabin, and then we built the restaurant. And then I built some more cabins, and I wasn't even renting it. And then I realized how much money we had in it. I said, we need to build some more cabins and open up. And so we have 11 cabins right now.
Wow.
And we're about to open 18 more cabins in that building over there, 18 more units.
Yeah.
So we'll have 29. And we have a huge wedding coming up Saturday. We host weddings. We have 2 rental spaces for events, workshops. We have indoor wedding wedding venues too, birthday parties, baptisms, and we have Maracas Bar and Grill. A lot of people we have done a poor job of marketing or branding El Gran Mestizo Resort. A lot of people would kind of say, why land there? They come to your place. I said, where you come? He said, where you come stay at Maracas? I said, no, you know they come stay at Maracas, you might go eat there. You go stay at El Gran Mestizo, you are stay at the resort.
Yeah.
So we need to do a better job of marketing El Gran Mestizo Resort.
Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful layout. That's one of the things that I appreciate about it. Did it just kind of like evolve into this layout, or you had a set out plan from the moment you began?
I fall out of my own builder. Yeah. Everything you see here, I built the swimming pool.
No, like you built it?
I built it. I love construction.
Wow. Oh, you mean you build it?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
I mean, I no longer mix the cement and plaster and so on, but I do my own construction. I do my own construction right now. I have my own construction crew. We're gonna start with the foundation, the walls, everything, and then I outsource the tiles and the finishing work. But I do everything. I design it and everything. And yeah, I really like, my brother calls me an emotional investor, a financial advisor. And he looked at my businesses and he said, it's a pharmaceuticals, look at the revenue, how much employees. the hotel, the resort, how much employees and the revenue and the profit, the operations, and I say, you shouldn't today in tourism because it's so labor intensive, you know, and the margins aren't there. The return on the investment is far longer. He said, you should have invest in the pharmaceuticals, but I really like tourism.
Yeah.
I really like providing a good experience. You know, that's what we like. And when we opened up, we weren't even concerned about the profit. We just want to have a good place for you to stay and give you a good experience.
So
you should leave happier than you did when you came.
And that's where I wanted to take the conversation next. You spoke about being well-traveled and knowing what good customer service should look like. How do people leave when they come here?
Well, we have Maracas has grown, right? I guess that's why it's so well known. We have just in the restaurant and bar. I'm not talking about security for this property or groundskeepers. I'm not talking about all that or housekeepers, but just at Maracas in the restaurant we have 22 employees. So it's always a challenge. But you know, people know stop come to your restaurant because they had a bad steak or the service was not up to par. They'll come if you address it poorly. So we always look out for the bad experiences and try to make good on it. Call the customer, apologize. We get blasted on Facebook, not once or twice, but we get blasted a lot of times too. But it's expected, and you know, Belizeans don't play. They're unforgiving. They could have blast on next restaurant and on next one and say, "The same thing happened to me at Maracas." You know, and you know. So, but we need to be aware of that, and we need to make good on it. We need to correct it, and the person will come back. They won't stay away or go to our restaurant simply because of the bad experience. They'll not come back if you manage the crisis poorly.
So that's the experience. And
Yeah, that's the experience. And then we have Maya Mestizo culture. You know, we do quesadillas, fajitas, we make escabeche, chirmole. So we give you that Maya Mestizo experience.
Excellent. All right, so what's the opening hours for the restaurant? Because I know that's a huge part of what the property is.
We open Tuesdays to Sundays, lunch and dinner.
All right, and
Tuesday
in
to
terms
Sunday.
of accommodations here, you could book at any time?
Yeah, you could book at any time. You could. We have a WhatsApp number if you want to reserve through WhatsApp. It's 610-2030 or info@elgranmestizo.bz.
All right. Well, this has been a fantastic conversation. Thank you for, sharing some of the information and history about Orange Walk. First and foremost, I think that was most interesting. But even just being able to see the stunning property here has been beautiful, especially watching the sunrise. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, Sabrina, I want to thank you for having me and thank you for choosing the venue. And I'm going to extend a night stay to Paul and to you. Bring your loved one or your.
Yes.
thank you.
Well, my wife and my little 7-month-old
They'll
would
love the
it.
cabins.
Yes.
Well, let us know. We'll give you that. It's going to be complimentary.
All right. Well, thank you
Say
so
less.
much, Orlando. This has been a
Thanks.
fantastic morning with you.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, we do have loads more fun conversations to look forward to. I know we've been talking about food all morning, and so we are going to take another quick break. But when we come back, we have some delicious, possibly tacos to try next.
Oh yeah, the mayor's here as well. So we have a lot of fun.
Personal friend, Ladrick Shep. If you call him Ladrick, nobody know that who. His name is Bull.
Correct.
Lord George, everybody know he has Bull.
Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
you already heard us talking about him there. So we have much more conversations to look forward to after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Of the Mexican Caribbean, a whole spectrum of colors and hues, multi-dimensional cuisine, holographic beaches. The true new era is within you.
My name is Leomar Langzert and I'm a teacher and I bank with Belize Bank Independence Branch. What I enjoy is the safety features that the app offers. I have a sense of not having to worry or be concerned about somebody finding my password and username to sign in the application because of the use of the one-time password. And another feature that I love, that I use the most, is how the app synchronizes with my fingerprint on my device. I enjoy the rapid and easy, seamless process to apply for loans through the Belize Bank, and I don't have to be having too much back and forth to visit or take time to visit the bank. They also start to offer the online applications through the app for loan applications, which I believe is very neat. I would definitely recommend Belize Bank to other teachers because one of all the features and advantages that the app offer, with these online that Belize Bank offered, is basically everything that you can do in the palm of your hand. So I would definitely recommend the bank to other teachers.
Don't miss the ultimate singing showdown. It's KTV The Remix, Season 7, every Tuesday night at 8, live from the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. One stage, one voice, one chance to win $10,000. Get your tickets for just $5 at GBM Studios and Coney Drive or 88 Shopping Center on Central American Boulevard. It's music, talent, and entertainment for the whole family. Don't miss it! KTV The Remix Season 7. Tune in, turn up, and sing along every Tuesday night at 8. Only on Greater Belize Media.
Oh man, one more scroll and my data is done.
Wait, who said anything about running out? Smart just dropped a more powerful plan that now includes social media data so you can scroll till your fingers cramp.
Enjoy free social media data now included in our Flex Choice and Select postpaid plans.
Visit any Smart showroom to sign up today because connectivity just got even better. Smart, bringing people together.
Don't miss the ultimate singing showdown. It's KTV The Remix Season 7, every Tuesday night at 8, live from the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. One stage, one voice, one chance to win $10,000. Get your tickets for just $5 at GBM Studios and Coney Drive or 88 Shopping Center on Central American Boulevard. It's music, talent, and entertainment for the whole family. Don't miss it! KTV The Remix Season 7. Tune in, turn up, and sing along every Tuesday night at 8. Only on Greater Belize Media.
Hi there. Are you on your phone right now, scrolling on social media, listening to the radio, or watching TV? Have you ever stopped to think, what's powering my device right now? You see, electricity is essential for everyday life, powering our homes, businesses, transportation, and of course, that one binge-worthy series that you just can't stop watching. But how does it all work? This season on the What's and Why's of Energy, we're taking you behind the scenes, bringing you the latest updates and answers to your biggest energy questions. My name is Emmanuel Petch, and I invite you to join us as we go live on Facebook and get ready to see energy in a whole new light. Like, share, and follow us to be part of the conversation.
Belize Electricity Limited, providing you safe and reliable power when you need it.
Don't miss the ultimate singing showdown. It's KTV The Remix, Season 7, every Tuesday night at 8, live from the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. One stage, one voice, one chance to win $10,000. Get your tickets for just $5 at GVM Studios on Coney Drive or 88 Shopping Center on Central American Boulevard. It's music, talent, and entertainment for the whole family. Don't miss it. KTV The Remix Season 7. Tune in, turn up, and sing along every Tuesday night at 8. Only on Greater Belize Media.
Oh man, one more scroll and my data is done.
Wait, who said anything about running out? Smart just dropped a more powerful plan that now includes social media data, so you can scroll till your fingers cramp.
Enjoy free social media data now included in our Flex Choice and Select postpaid plans.
Visit any Smart showroom to sign up today because connectivity just got even better. Smart, bringing people together.
Look again, next one.
I got you. Man, like how's done?
Already?
Hey, the who that?
Welcome back and thank you for staying tuned with us. We are in Sugar City, also known as Taco Stong, right? Because you can't come to Sugar City and not get some tacos. And so we have joining us Miss Vanessa Urbina, and she's an assistant at Chef Ding.
Yes.
Chef Ding is the name of the owner, and Chef Ding is also the name of the business, right? And so we want to thank you for joining us this morning and for being willing to come on set and prepare some lovely tacos for us. First of all, give us the details of this business. Where are you all located and what do you have to offer?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say thank you very much for having us here. It is an honor to be a part of this show. And well, as you mentioned, you cannot come to Sugar City and not have some delicious tacos.
Yes.
And well, today we have here presenting to you all Chef Ding Tacos. It is a business that is co-owned by Stephen Hall and Jessinelle Jacobs. So they are the founders and they are the owners of Chef Ding. And well, we have to offer a variety of tacos. There are many, many different tacos. This all started all way back
I would say approximately 2019.
Okay.
There is a cart that is out by the town hall, because there are two venues. There is the cart that you, as you stepped into Orange Walk by the town hall, right across it, you can't even miss it. It's right across. We have a cart that is labeled Chef Ding. So when you are in Orange Walk, look out for that cart.
Yes.
We have all your delicious tacos. There is the pulled pork tacos, the al pastor, the smoked pork, the smoked chicken, the birria tacos. One of the most favorite tacos. There's also the beef tacos, which is the carne asada, very delicious as well. Shrimp tacos as well. And there is the cheesy tacos, the surf and turf. So there's a variety. You have a variety to choose from.
So the style of tacos that Chef Ding, you get at Chef Ding, seems like it's the Mexican style tacos, yes?
That's right. It's the Mexican style tacos. I know when we come into Orange Walk, we're used to the
roll up local tacos. Yes.
But we went a step further and brought the Mexican style tacos to Orange Walk, so you don't really have to go to Chetumal or the Mexican side to get these really delicious tacos. They are right here available. Right at home.
All right, so our grill is smoking. Shall we get to the
Yes,
prepping?
of course.
All
Yes.
right, so we'll follow your lead.
All right.
So what are we making?
So we already have here some pulled pork. We have al pastor and we have some smoked pork.
Okay.
Let me start off with the most famous one, which is the birria tacos.
Yeah. All right, good.
Yeah.
Nice one. So you want to butter that grill?
So we butter the grill a little bit, we like our tortillas a little bit crispy, so this assists in that. And we have here the consomme sauce, which goes with the birria tacos.
Okay. Oh,
consomme sauce?
Yes, this is the consomme sauce.
Dip that in there.
You dip that in there. You season up the tortilla.
Ooh, music to my ears.
You hear the sizzling, right?
Yes, correct.
All right. So then we will add the pulled pork.
Okay.
Is this a popular over at Chef Ding, the birria tacos?
It is. It's definitely one of the most popular ones. We have many people who are very loyal to these ones. So, and they're fully loaded with meat. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
As well, we have. Let me get the.
Take your time.
Get the
yes,
some cheese.
Get some cheese. And for the cheese lovers, these are fully loaded with cheese.
Man, you've done you got to say anything else? Gosh.
Wow, and they just added a second spoon, Paul.
So, let me just flip that over.
And the cheese kind of brings the stickiness to it, if you would.
It brings it all together. Yeah. You cannot have a birria tacos if you don't have a lot of cheese in there.
Okay. I've never had a birria. Have you had a birria tacos before?
I have actually, once before. Here in Belize City though.
And
but it did not look like that.
The grilling kind of gets it solid, like the corn is not as soft anymore.
It's not going to be very mushy.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, just going to go ahead as well and prepare.
So you're going to be making multiple
we're going to be having our pulled pork, the al pastor, and the smoked pork.
Okay.
Now when it comes to birria, what's the meat of choice? Is the pork?
It is the pulled pork meat, but we also have our customers who prefer to have it with different meats. And we are open to suggestions. Whenever we have our walk-in customers, they come in and say, you know what, I would prefer to have the beef in it or the chicken because I do not eat the pork, but I have one chicken.
And you do it
as well. Yes, so we do that as well.
Okay, good.
So we're here to satisfy them.
Is this like a breakfast style type of meal that you'd get here, or is this something that people would normally get in the afternoon time?
Well, it would mostly be in the afternoon time because the cart is active in the evenings.
Okay, gotcha.
Good.
So every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're out located by the park. We're mentioned right in front of the town hall.
Okay.
So right there is where you can find.
the onion, I don't think that's.
Yeah, I don't think it's on. Been struggling to get the butter.
Yeah, but if the butter would have melted, if it was on, the butter would have melted. That one, they know the bottom, right? I would say.
Oh no!
Careful,
Because of the consomme, it takes a little time.
Okay.
So when you say consomme, what is the sauce made up of there that you use? Is that the same thing that you dip?
Yes,
it is the same.
consomme.
Yeah, it is the same. A variety of different ingredients that has been used by Chef Ding. I really don't know the ingredients.
Okay.
Yeah, but
so what makes a birria tacos is the dipping sauce too, though, right?
Yes, that as well. And we serve these. I'll show you a little later.
Okay.
We serve these with the pico de gallo and some other sauces as well.
Condiments.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Good.
Okay, so we have our tortillas.
What are you gonna do with those tortillas?
All right. So the way we plate these.
Okay, we're gonna plate the birria first.
And let's check on that. I see you a little bit worried about the birria not getting
I know,
burnt,
he-
right?
he
I know.
looks at his eyes,
He's
he's
like,
like,
that's
"Hey,
mine.
Vanessa."
I think you had a pro,
Yeah, so-
I don't still watch.
All right.
No, it's fine. He's been talking about his tacos from the moment he came here. We have to get some tacos, and I told him, don't worry, it's gonna come to you.
Definitely.
All right, good. Yeah, so this is the plating.
Yes.
So I have to ask you, Vanessa, since you are in the business of tacos, what is it about Orange Walk Tacos that has made it be or become the area that people have recognized to make the best tacos in the country?
Well, I guess it's all about the flavor that you put in it. You have to be consistent, always have the same ingredients, and always put the love in it. You know, you have your measurement of ingredients and ensure to be consistent, that it's always done the same way. And that's one thing that Chef Ding has done. He always puts his heart and soul whenever he's cooking, and you can actually taste it in the food.
Yeah.
You can definitely know when you taste it in the food.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, sometimes you eat something today, then tomorrow it's totally different. It changes. No, that's not with these tacos. It always remains constant, and consistency is always key to the delicious flavor that it has.
And then of course the fact that tacos is a corn based product, right? That has to do with the culture as well, right? Up here in terms of corn. I don't know if there's a lot of corn fields up this side as there is down south, but your diet is corn heavy, right?
Oh, it is. It is for sure. It is. You know, and because we have a lot of customers coming out and saying, what do you make it out from? Is it flour tortilla or is it corn tortilla? I'm like, no, this is corn tortilla. And they're like, okay, then good.
Yeah.
Sometimes trying to break the diet a little bit, but you don't want to go, you know, all overboard.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yes. Okay,
In your home, do you use the corn? Did you grow up with your family using the corn a lot for different meals?
Oh, yes. We
Yeah.
have the escabeche, the relleno, the tremole. Yes, all of those niceness there.
Okay. So you grew up in Orange Walk?
Grew up in Orange Walk, yes.
What's your fondest memories of growing up in Orange Walk as a child?
Whew. I would say just being out and having fun with my neighbors. That's like one of the main things that I guess all children enjoyed, because nowadays we all know that technology is taking over.
Oh yeah, tell me about
it is hurting a lot of our children.
Yeah.
And
what meat is that one?
Okay, so this is the al pastor. Then we have the pulled pork over there.
Okay.
Al pastor is beef?
This is the al pastor.
Isn't that pork? Al pastor?
Yes.
Okay.
3 of them are pork.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then this one here is the smoked pork.
So what makes al pastor al pastor?
It's just the way it's seasoned. It's seasoned totally differently.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have pineapple. It also includes pineapple in it.
Oh.
This one is really smoky. You could smell that smoke. You all prepared this at Chef Ding. Chef Ding prepared the smoke.
Yes, he prepares every single thing from scratch.
Wow.
Everything.
Wow.
Yeah. So the pineapple goes on the
pineapple on your tacos. Take the debate to a next level, eh?
No, I think I didn't cook the pineapple, but
okay. Do you usually
Do you
cook
normally
the pineapple?
cook the pineapple?
Yes. Let's do it. No,
let me
judgment here. Yeah.
I am as well a little bit excited for you to try the tacos.
Yeah, of course. I just as excited as I am
We're
to
skipping
try
a step.
What's your favorite tacos from Chef Ding?
Well, I would have to say mine would be the smoked chicken and the carne asada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smoked chicken. You didn't bring any of that today, though.
And you said the
not
popular
available
though
today.
is the birria tacos.
Yes.
Yeah. A good smoked chicken, you can't beat a good smoked chicken.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
And the smoked chicken, you would find it just like the smoked pork in the little cubes. It's well seasoned. It's grilled.
What do you find happens when you grill the pineapple?
It actually brings out the sweetness and the flavor from the pineapple.
Yeah,
it's because it's inside just dying to get out. But once you could put a little sizzle
Heat
to
on
it,
it comes out, right? It starts to ooze.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's a really quick grilling.
I know.
Nothing too much. Yeah. It changes the color as well.
Yes, it does.
So yeah.
It does. So we have that.
All right, so
the only thing I know is that ketchup. Put ketchup on top.
Do not even start that conversation this morning, please.
Okay,
no.
good. That's a check. Check on the pulse.
So we also have the pico de gallo.
Yeah. It's interesting how I ended up in front of the food. Right?
You know what?
You
It's
end up in
okay.
front of the grill.
It's okay. All right. I want for you to try it. You've been talking about tacos from early
I
this
need
morning.
for you to try at least a bite as well, Sam.
I want to also talk about the horchata on display though, because me being from Belize District, I automatically thought oh, that seaweed, you know,
Yeah.
but you corrected me and said it's actually different flavors of horchata that you guys have here.
Yes, these are the famous flavored horchatas that is now being manufactured by Jessinelle Jacobs, and it quickly became one of our customers' most favorite drinks.
Fantastic. So we have here a strawberry flavor.
This is a strawberry flavored, and then this is the chocolate flavored. We also have coffee. That isn't here today. I'm not too sure why. Somebody probably drank it all.
Yeah,
because it's
okay.
really
Oh,
good.
you have like
it's
a
really,
coffee
really good.
horchata?
The coffee
That would be
horchata.
Paul's favorite, right?
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
really good. I'm actually drinking like a cappuccino.
Of course,
Yeah,
of
it's really,
course.
really good.
All right.
Yep. So we have these out for sale as well at the card. We also have customers stopping by just for the
horchata.
The horchatas, yes.
You want to take a sip or you good?
I actually would love to because I'll admit
What do
I
you want?
never
Which one
really
do you
liked
wanna try?
horchata.
Yeah.
Especially the idea of it being like rice milk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I couldn't make sense
So
of
which
it.
one appeals to you more?
You can give me either one.
A strawberry, maybe.
Sure, it's fine.
I don't know, it just-
Okay.
Since you have a challenge of overcoming, right?
Okay.
So
this is strawberry
horchata.
Horchata.
so just take a sip. Right?
Okay.
Don't try to chug it all at once.
'Cause
And
I
then
was
this
going to
one
do
is
that,
this
right.
one is the what you call this one here? The chocolate.
It's the chocolate, yes. So we have chocolate lovers, strawberry lovers, and the coffee lovers.
Okay.
That's very good. I'm sure that's excellent because of how
Oh my
good
God,
this
this is amazing.
Yes, this is
Now
good.
that's the face that we always get from our
Yes.
customers. Yeah, they do
I
love
have
it.
not had horchata.
Mhm.
Must say over 10 years.
No, we can't drink all
Crazy.
because
Yeah.
we guess we team try some as well. Try some of this goodness, but this is excellent.
Yeah, it is good.
Oh.
All right. Well, we do still have our burrito on the grill. Taco on
All
the
right,
grill.
we're gonna import a plate.
So here we have a guacamole, we have tomato sauce, and we have pepper. So
Mhm.
this is what we would add
Ooh.
onto the tacos.
The guacamole.
That's guacamole.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Give us a view there, Paul.
This is the
It's like a tomato sauce that you would normally
that is
get.
the tomato sauce. Yeah.
Mhm.
Also cooked from scratch by Chef Ding. Yes.
And then that's hot sauce.
And this is hot sauce. I didn't put it on because I'm not too sure how fond
Yeah,
you are
Paul
of
is a
it,
lightweight.
So,
It's fine.
so none for Paul.
No, I love the
okay.
hot
I'm only
sauce.
joking.
Yeah,
Both
just
of
go
us,
ahead. Just
consume pepper.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, there we go.
Man, these just look so buff.
All right. And then you have the actual
The burrito.
burrito.
Yeah, so that was you only needed one plate.
Yeah.
Okay, good. The famous burrito tacos.
And again, just to remind our viewers, where are you guys located and the time that you open as well?
Okay, so as I mentioned before, there are two locations on Barbados Street. They provide food from Tuesday to Friday. On Fridays, sometimes, well, it's sometimes a yes, sometimes a no, depending because the food cart is out. So they provide all different kinds of foods. They have burgers, they have combos, a whole lot. Platters. They are also providing catering.
Okay.
Yes, Chef Ding has done 3 different caterings for special events, and all a success, I must say. And then the other venue is right across the town hall. As you come in, the cart right in the middle. Ensure to stop by. We're right there. Happy to serve you all.
Fantastic. This has been such a wonderful experience. Chefing up some tacos here. I know Paul is dying to try.
Because we're gonna do one more tacos. I think they have another, but because they spent so much time and effort to get here and to be here with us so early in the morning, it's only right that we take a bite so that our viewers appreciate the taste. I'm just making up an excuse to eat some tacos.
and that's a valid excuse, Paul. So
Okay.
what would you recommend he tries first?
Well, it's a difficult one.
Yeah.
I mean, if
I think he's
Okay,
dying to
the
try
smoke.
the burrito.
No, I want the smoke.
Okay,
go ahead. Go ahead.
What are you making there? This one.
Another
Making
burrito.
another birria.
Okay.
I must also make mention that Chef Ding has been placed second place for Tacos
Taco
Fest.
Fest?
Yes, actually.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And he
Wow.
also has been first place for Masters of the Grill.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations, Chef Ding. That's awesome. He's such a serious guy too, though. It's like congratulations. He's like,
Very humble.
yeah. All right. So, describe the flavors that you just got there, Paul.
Yeah. I mean, The smoked chicken is definitely.
That's not smoked chicken.
This is the smoked pork.
Yeah.
It's definitely what's the most prominent here. And then what comes behind is the vegetables. So so the sauce.
The pico de gallo.
The pico de gallo, the onion, you get that, but then you also get the guacamole afterwards. So it's a really good blend, but I really appreciate the smoked pork.
Yeah.
It's
well seasoned.
And it's well smoked. And it leaves that smokiness in your mouth, that smoky flavor. What you expect, that's exactly what you're going to
So
get with
I'd
this.
recommend you take a pause and try the other one because you have more to try, Paul. Okay, go right ahead. He's so greedy. All right.
I mean,
So the other
we can prepare
is
more.
in the middle, the al pastor.
Yes, that is the al
Okay.
pastor.
You want to try one?
No, I want you to try it. I want you to try. I'll try the barilla.
Okay.
There you go. Because he insists.
Al
All right.
pastor.
And that one has pineapples in it.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Yes, now I remember.
Yeah. Are you a pineapple on your tacos type of guy?
Yeah,
You are now?
I am now for sure. The meat seems a bit more tender than the smoked one. The pineapple, you get that sweetness from the pineapple. Then I think we add a lot of hot sauce on this one, so you get that hot sauce as well.
All right.
But this is just as delicious, if not my favorite so far.
Really?
Yeah, definitely with
The
the
al
pineapple.
pastor. Okay,
Yeah, with the
well, that's
pineapple,
great.
amazing.
All right.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Really, really good stuff.
I'm sensing here a new loyal customer.
I am definitely.
He might just drive
definitely.
to Orange Walk to get some tacos.
Honestly, open that evening mostly, right?
Yes, it would be Fridays from 6:30 up to like midnight. Yep.
So once
Friday,
you pass
Saturday,
through
Sunday.
Orange Walk that evening on the weekends, I definitely stop in.
And we also have, I'm not sure if the camera is getting it, we have a number down there. So if you don't want to be in line, because sometimes there is a line, well, most of the time, since you know tacos is so good, but you can place your order on the phone number.
That's
and
fantastic.
we have WhatsApp, and you can just send in your orders, and we get it prepared for you.
This is
we
happiness.
Put this one.
You can put it right here.
Okay.
So I'll just put this in the same thing. Correct. Now that's a presentation.
All right. Now the final two to try would
This
be.
is your turn, Sabrina, to try the barilla.
Okay.
You want to come over here?
Sure.
Come over here with me.
Alrighty. Well, because this one is super hot, I'm gonna go with the one that's
Okay.
already cool.
I didn't put any hot sauce in that one. Would you like?
Yeah. Did you put hot sauce on that, Paul? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Because I just feel like that has hot sauce already. on
Okay,
it.
there we go.
Okay. So, when eating a barilla taco, aren't you supposed to dip it in this?
Yep.
Okay. I see people dip. All right. So I'm gonna.
Prepare this for you.
Thanks. It's already so soft. Whew.
Take your
Okay.
time.
I'm trying to spin it around.
Ooh.
So this is what it looks like already, guys.
I can see you're excited. Shut
I'm
up.
so excited. Okay. Look at that.
You want me to lift this up a little bit more?
Thanks. Let me actually get this here.
Okay. you
All
got
right, let's go in.
it? Ooh. Ah. Heavenly. Heavenly. Salty, I imagine.
Spicy.
Spicy, yeah.
That is so good. Oh my gosh, there's just a lot of flavor going on there.
Yeah.
What stands out the most?
Well, first spice. I think
Take
we
it down.
definitely double spiced that.
Yeah, I spice it. Now I remember I spiced it earlier.
Now you remember.
Yeah.
But I taste the sauce. You said it's like a consomme
Consomme
sauce.
Consomme sauce.
Which is very much prominent here. One of the things that I've grown to appreciate about tacos here in Orange Walk, and definitely what's taking place here, is nothing's dry. You know,
Yeah.
it's very moist. And so you don't feel the need to follow up with something to drink. You're just kind of soaking up all the flavors that are happening all at once. I taste the cheese. Definitely taste the cheese. And this is just an overall great package. I think it's put together so well. This is excellent.
Yeah, this is
Thank you very
excellent.
much.
I could see why this is a favorite.
Yeah. All right. Well, we want to thank you so much for joining us and for sharing your skill, your talent, and for wowing our taste buds this morning.
It was really, really good.
Yes.
I have to say thank you to Chef Ding, who has prepared everything.
We couldn't be again in Sugar City without eating some tacos, and you and Chef Ding definitely delivered. So thank you so much.
Thank you too. Thank you as well. All right, well, we got to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. When we come back, we will be joined by the mayor of Orange Walk Town, Mayor Ladrick Shepherd. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Is your classroom in need of a transformation? Benny's B-Box is giving one lucky teacher the ultimate classroom transformation experience. Just fill out the Google Forms on our Facebook and Instagram pages. Be sure to tag and share #Benny's Classroom Makeover. But don't wait, submissions end July 31st, 2025. Visit our social media pages for more info. Don't miss your chance to get back to school ready with Benny's and B-Box.
Oh man, one more scroll and my data is done.
Wait, who said anything about running out? Smart just dropped a more powerful plan that now includes social media data, so you can scroll till your fingers cramp.
Enjoy free social media data now included in our Flex Choice and Select postpaid plans.
Visit any Smart showroom to sign up today because connectivity just got even better. Smart, bringing people together.
Don't miss the ultimate singing showdown. It's KTV The Remix, Season 7, every Tuesday night at 8, live from the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. One stage, one voice, one chance to win $10,000. Get your tickets for just $5 at GBM Studios and Coney Drive or 88 Shopping Center on Central American Boulevard. It's music, talent, and entertainment for the whole family. Don't miss it. KTV The Remix Season 7. Tune in, turn up, and sing along every Tuesday night at 8. Only on Greater Believe Media.
As an athlete, orthopedic health is very important. Our bodies can be so strong and yet still so delicate. Injury is something that we cannot prevent. We could try to mitigate the risk of extreme injuries. However, it is very, very important that you know and understand your body.
As we get older, our bones are getting softer. It's hard to treat degeneration which already happened. The first treatment is a lifestyle modification and the support of physiotherapists. I am Dr. Sergey Adonin, an orthopedic surgeon, and we are watching Caribbean Medical TV.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
miss the ultimate singing showdown. It's KTV The Remix, Season 7, every Tuesday night at 8, live from the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. One stage, one voice, one chance to win $10,000. Get your tickets for just $5 at GBM Studios and Coney Drive or 88 Shopping Center on Central American Boulevard. It's music, talent, and entertainment for the whole family. Don't miss it. KTV The Remix Season 7. Tune in, turn up, and sing along every Tuesday night at 8. Only on Greater Believe Media. Don't miss the ultimate singing showdown. It's KTV The Remix Season 7, every Tuesday night at 8, live from the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. One stage, one voice, one chance to win $10,000. Get your tickets for just $5 at GBM Studios and Coney Drive or 88 Shopping Center on Central American Boulevard. It's music, talent, and entertainment for the whole family. Don't miss it. KTV The Remix Season 7. Tune in, turn up, and sing along every Tuesday night at 8. Only on Greater Believe Media.
Oh man, one more scroll and my data is done.
Wait, who said anything about running out? Smart just dropped a more powerful plan that now includes social media data, so you can scroll till your fingers cramp.
Enjoy free social media data now included in our Flex Choice and Select postpaid plans.
Visit any Smart showroom to sign up today because connectivity just got even better. Smart, bringing people together.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying tuned with us. We are still in Sugar City and we are joined by the mayor, none other than Mr. Ladrick Shepherd. And we want to thank him for joining us on set this morning,
Good
Mayor.
morning.
Good morning.
Morning, guys. When you say Ladrick Shepherd, you need to mention Madball as well.
Well,
because not everybody knows Ladrick Shepherd.
I was forewarned.
Name, right?
Yeah, correct.
I was forewarned, but then we try to be professional on this thing. But then I like that you give me the authority, right?
I was told by the Prime Minister himself not to be called anymore Madball. You're not, nothing mad on you, but I tell the Prime Minister, that's the home name. So
that
everybody
is the home name.
Ladrick Shepherd are people that knows me from probably high school and primary school, but not in the
So where that come from?
So the orange one will come na Mad Bull.
Yeah.
Where Mad Bull come from?
Well, it came from primary school. I'm pretty sure I was the biggest student in the classroom in primary school in Standard 4. And the teachers said that, go to the front. I wasn't paying attention to the class, and they told me, go to the front and explain, since they are talking about the bull fight in Spain, you know, and then, you know, when they have the red cloth and then the bull. So they said, go to the front. I wasn't paying. So he said, go and describe to the students what they do in this bull fight. And I said they have a bread cloth and the bull passes through and all of the Torah, and from there everybody busts out a laugh and say, from there that name bull stuck to me.
All of the Torah mean Mad Bull?
All of the Torah means that's where the matador does, and when the bull run through.
Okay, and then it stuck.
And it stuck from there.
And that has been a name that has been with you even during your time with sports, right? When you were really into sports and sports casting, that was what they knew as, not Mr. Shepherd, not Mr. Ladrick, but Mad Bull.
Mad Bull and yeah.
And then living several lifetimes, you transition into politics.
Yeah.
And now you're at in a more, if you want to say, serious capacity of leadership in this community. Talk a bit about what this role means to you as a politician and influential figure in your town.
Well, first of all, I must say I was groomed properly the way how everything started off.
Yeah.
I was a community activist earlier prior to getting into politics.
Okay.
And then since 2012, when I ran as a councillor under there then Honorable Kevin Bernard, who was then mayor, the pipeline I also was in political party with the Prime Minister when I worked 16 years for him at the Center Cable Network. So I used to move around and see exactly. I used to be one of the guys that goes around with a mic and telling rally, massive rally, and in different areas where activities would be happening, I would be someone that goes around putting up flags. So it was something that was there for me. And then I said, what made me groom into where I am is I'll say the Center Cable Network where I worked. I was in and out of people's houses, so they knew me, you know, and then the sports as well too. So on my part-time, I would organize different activities. My good friend Susa would tell you basketball games, football games, different activities in the community. So I was there, but there is no way in my mind I would say I would be ending up where I am right now. But again, it's what I one day sat in Louisiana football field at the bleachers and said, he said, worth the while doing all these stuff. What is it there for me?
Yeah.
And I said, I didn't understand that at the end of the day, hard work always pays off. Why? Because people admire and thank what you're doing. Because especially with the kids and youth, I love kids, man. I'm telling you, I love kids. I took all my money when I was as a counselor, invested in the kids, buying them jerseys, organizing different tournaments. These things cost money, and the dedication I have with them, even coaching, which I shouldn't do it. But I tell the guys, I admire it that much, and I want to be a part of it. And coaching is part of being amongst these kids. So again, these are the things that will catapult me to the top. As we speak, when it comes to a higher political arena, I'm very comfortable with the mayor position. I think I need to do more for my town because I'm born and raised here in Orange Walk, and I think there is a lot to do. And I think with time, and I want to spend at least, I mentioned this, I want to spend at least 5 terms, and this is my second term, I want to do 3 more. I think by then, I'm supposed to have this tongue spick and span the way how I admire it and how the residents of Orange Walk see us moving forward. And I say I'm a very jealous mayor because I compete against the other municipalities and the other mayors, and I want to make sure I always Orange Walk be number 1.
Yes. What would you say is the most challenging part about being the individual that people look to chart the course of the town in terms of development and how it will look in the future, whether it is culturally, whether it is business-wise, whether it is community work? What's the most challenging part of people looking to you and relying on you to lead this community into its future?
Well, I think that as we speak, I must give thanks to my council because I said I inherited this council under then Kevin Bernard, but there were other mayors that were there that had different vision. There was a lot of things. I think climate change is affecting basically every single thing. These are the things, the infrastructure work, street works, and the drainage system. I think those are the 2 major things that we need to factor in, that we want to make sure that Orange Walk it does well. You know, we live in a place where starting June and ending November is a hurricane season, so I think those are if we can have a super drainage system, you know, with a lighter surveyor to observe the whole pathway how the water drops in this town and finds its way out, you know, I think that is one of the things that the people will admire. When it comes to the infrastructure work we're doing, remember, I'm kind of lucky where I am in Orange Walk because I have different ministers. I have Honorable Kevin Bernard in the East.
Who lives
I'm
here.
the Prime Minister, and I'm telling you the truth. Like I said, I'm like, I tell you what, I'm like Cinderella. I lost the shoes. This Cinderella didn't lose the shoes. I got help. So when he comes, since that he doesn't have the time to do the work, he relies on Orange Walk Town Council to do most of his work. And imagine the combination of my work, the Prime Minister's involvement, doing as much as he can. Honorable Kevin Bernard in the East, and in the North we have Honorable Manchester Cervantes. So we all come together to sit down and we have the vision to make sure that Orange Walk expands the way it's supposed to be and make sure the residents get what they need. That's the reason why we're doing a super job here in Orange Walk. It's a teamwork that makes this town different from the other municipalities.
And I love that you offered us that perspective, because I think oftentimes when we speak to municipal leaders, there's still a misconception with how support is provided and even what is expected from municipal government as well. There's still that misconception that you go to the mayor and he is able to simply have a pocket of money to give to you. The way that finances are brought in from the municipal level is also different, and as well as especially when it comes to how you guys support yourself. Speak about that.
Well, I'll let you know that it is when it comes to the finances, we know the transport department makes a lot of good money that comes from that department. You know, the trade license as well, through the property tax. We know we complain and say that people are not really paying the property tax, but when you have the initiative and the mindset to take these money and invest it back in the streets, like for right now, we're doing a lot of street works in this town. As we speak, there's a Baker Street where we're hot mixing, and when you stretch yourself in the outer part of Orange Walk town, you can drive around. There's a lot of streets, like I said, these wouldn't be possible if we don't combine our work together, because as I said, the town council can only do, remember we're also in charge of a bunch of people that we have to make sure that we pay these people as much as I know. The government works closely with us. That's why it's good that they have a central government and a municipality that works together. These are the things that would make sure that we catapult ourselves and make sure that at the end of the day, we're supposed to always remember we work for the residents. That's the reason why we're elected. And if we keep that in mind, that people are always first, then the work itself and then the people then the property tax is going to come in. And as we have a super team that is out there and people are seeing it, and the face itself tells a lot. The character and the people that are working at the Orange Walk Town Council, that's the reason why there's a lot of challenge when it comes to collecting property tax. But here in Orange Walk, we're doing a great job. We're at 85% of the tax collected, so that all of that money will be invested back in infrastructure work and equipment so we can continue to work for the people.
You spoke about climate change, and one of the ways that I imagine the Orange Walk municipality has had to prepare itself is during the hurricane season.
Right.
Just a few weeks ago, we highlighted some of the impacts from the flooding that took place by simple rain. How has this municipal been able to prepare itself for the hurricane season, especially since we're only 2 months in?
Well, I can tell you the day that you know something? I was wondering all over. The rain only hit Orange Walk on June 27, 2025. Only Orange Walk. We got the most leak when it comes to that. But I'm telling you again, I have a super manager, Mr. Urbina, and his supervisors there that are doing everything. But this comes from all the hard work through our previous manager, which is Mr. Mendes. What we were doing, we were changing out culverts because previous councils realized that with climate change, all the small culverts that were there wasn't wide enough to hold all the amount of water that is running all over, especially those big rains. And what we're doing, we have changed at least 375 culverts in the entire town since we got elected in 2024. And that has been a constant mean for us, and making sure that all the drains that we know that flood prone are cleaned properly. So again, with climate change, we cannot find or say, well, the water is going to be going down so fast. Well, there's a lot of water that was dropping. That's a lot. The whole back area, and we
and
even had a chance.
It's coming from neighbors as well.
Yes, we have in the tongue. Orange Walk is a flat land, so we have water coming from Champion Ridge, Guinea Grass, Yo Creek that hills into the tongue. We have Trout Farm Village that water hills in the tongue. So it's sad, man. But one of the good part is that we make sure that the water goes up. There's a main drain that leads from the center of the tongue all the way to Mamayal Curve, and that drain, I think. It is a little too small, so we're talking to the Prime Minister we could expand it a little more so we can hold more water, and it takes that water back to the Mamayal and heads back to the river.
How important is this river system, the new river to Orange Walk Town? And then there are studies showing that the health continues to deteriorate, but if not that, it's not as healthy as it once was. How concerning is that for you?
Well, as you can see, we're right over there.
Yeah.
This year, I think 2025 has been a big difference. There are previous years that the water has been not good, and the stench as well too, which we know right by the school. We have a Lama Colada Primary School that we had to the principal had to literally send home the students. So again, it's climate change, the warmness of the water that is heading all the way from Guatemala, all the way that heads to this new river and goes outside. I think we're doing some studies as we speak to see exactly what we're doing. As we just, as I speak, last week we got some people that was coming around to take some tests in the water, and they're asking for a location, and we found one for them right beside the water. So where we used to have an old market, so we tell them they can go there, set up their sheds, and they can continue doing their studies. So we are, as a council, well aware of it and making sure that we do everything possible to make sure that these people and the community knows that we have in mind that we're looking over the river so that it can be good.
What about partnerships with the private sector to save the river? Is it that it's a concern primarily for the council, or you have parties within the community that are also interested in ensuring that the new river is revived and that it has years and years of a healthy ecosystem?
Well, I can tell you that we have our partner ESRBSI that always make sure to chip in. They do their own research and stuff as well too. You know for a fact that they use the river as well too, and they used to dump stuff in the river. That is stopped. They're finding different ways and methods, and since that has started, you can see a very improvement in the river. So it's a combination of everybody coming together to see how best we can resolve this issue to make sure that our tongue looks good, because the river plays a vital role, and as we speak, we're trying to see how this river can attract more tourists. So it plays in a vital role. It plays a vital, especially with a location like Maracas where we are right now. So we as a council is doing our part to let in our manifesto. We have some more plans. We'll let you. I won't tell you nothing yet. I'll let you guys come back, and I'll let you. There's a huge project happening right around this area, and when you come back next time, you say, Mayor, you were on your point. So next time, I'll leave it at this. I won't say anything.
All right. Well, you spoke about tourism and efforts that are being made to attract people to Orange Walk District and Orange Walk Town specifically. Talk about some of those things that people could look forward to. When we talk Orange Walk, we only kind of associate sugar industry and tacos. But what else would you say to people to really draw them to this town?
Well, there's a lot of excitement. You know that most of the tourists they only come from as they reach the bridge straight to Lemonade. That's that. But there is a lot of activity happening in different months in Orange Walk. For instance, as we speak right now, we have a huge activity. I say it's a huge party we're throwing for the residents of Orange Walk. It's called Fiestarama.
Yeah, they were on the show talking about that last week.
Yeah, it's a huge fundraiser we do for some of the residents and the parents that cannot afford for something they can invest. All proceeds that we gotten from the Fiestarama, we invest back in the community by giving the students a school bag. That's a huge one. And then we have the September celebration, the huge parade that we have. That is something Carnival. Exactly. So these are the things that we have to attract to the residents, and it comes with a specific month. So like I said, it's not only about Lemonade. Again, a place like Lemonade right now is an ideal showcase of exactly how beautiful Orange Walk is. In the town itself, I'm doing a lot of infrastructure work with the parks and the playground that you can come around and say, you want to take a spin and find something very, very nice you can do. And then when it comes to my section, there is a lot that I do when it comes to sports. Paul can tell you, and these guys can tell you. As we speak right now, we're doing a championship league for the Prime Minister. Like I said, I work closely in a U13 Champions League that we're having all different clubs participating. That's 8 of them. I'm also doing basketball tournaments for Honorable Kevin Bernard in East, and I'm doing football for Honorable Munche in the North. So again, these are the things that when you come to Orange Walk, there's an activity. I just mentioned that our York Creek team in the South, where Abelardo Mai is. So I also work along with him. He's doing great. These guys in the Final Four in the football tournament that is happening, in the district football tournament. So again, these are the things that when you come to Orange Walk and then you enjoy the nice tacos, you just get a glimpse of everything, and it's nice tacos. So all these things that what we can say, you can put it on a book, tell the tourists that come to Orange Walk, and this is exactly who you'll be entertained to the max.
One of the points I want to raise, just finally on my end, has to do with security in Orange Walk. I have to commend the town in general for what I've observed to be low level of crime, at least of recent, which goes away from this history of Orange Walk being Rambo Town, right? We've seen that change. We've seen that change over time to now where people feel more safer coming to Orange Walk, walking through the streets. And perhaps it's just an outsider looking in that's saying that, but what have you observed where safety is concerned in this community, and what has contributed to that?
Well, it starts with the enforcement. The police officer, Mr. Dubon, is in charge of Orange Walk. He just got that position, and again, the residents itself as well too. you have to have that mindset that you want to if you want to have a safe space, it starts from home. The residents have to play a part, and the kids as well too. So when you have these kids doing different activities, you don't have them busy enough to be idle, to be thinking about negative things. So again, that's how we have different academies that are placed in different parts of the town. That's part of it as well too. So again, Orange Walk has always been a nice and safe place. You come to Orange Walk to party, you want to party, there's high five, you know, there are different party spots that you can relax, and that's what we want. We want the residents to feel safe, and like I said, it comes with the environment and the people itself. Nice, hard-working people that wake up in the morning early, heads to Belize and a different part of the districts to do their work and come home back. That's what we want. And then the residents as well, different people come to Orange Walk on the weekends to enjoy. Like I said, crime is not, you don't see much crime in Orange Walk. I just got in an incident, you know, with a robbery. I don't know, I was unfortunate to be at that specific time, and I froze, and that's the reason why they crushed my Prada was a part of that. But again, these are things that don't happen often. It's like a snap of a finger, boom, something happens.
Perhaps that's the reason why it's publicized, because it's so unique.
Exactly. So again, guys, we're safe. Orange Walk is nice and safe. Just as how the sugarcane is as sweet as the sugarcane, that's what you get in Orange Walk.
Well, this has been a wonderful conversation, Mayor. We appreciate you taking the time to come on, talk about some of the developments taking place here in this municipality. And of course, don't take our word for it. Come and visit yourself. Right. There's loads of things to do here in Orange Walk. And of course, a lot of tacos to eat as well. It has been a pleasure, Mayor, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, guys. Anytime. One of these days, maybe me and Park and do one of those basketball game or football game.
Yes, man.
Yes, for sure.
Up on the field, though.
No, we can't play with our dogs, right, Paul? That's what we're going to do.
All right, we take another quick break, but don't go anywhere. When we come back, we have much more to talk about.
All right, guys. Thanks.
We at Fulltech Systems understand that technology isn't just a tool, it's a game changer. At home, smart devices and AI are revolutionizing daily life. In education, tech is making learning more interactive and accessible for students and educators alike. For businesses and government, it's driving innovation, streamlining operations, and unlocking growth, leveraging tech for better services, infrastructure, and security. At Fulltech Systems, we help you thrive with cutting-edge solutions, partnering with leaders like Dell, HP, Microsoft, APC, Fortinet, Cisco, and Tomy Inc. We deliver the right products for your needs, whether it's boosting efficiency, improving customer engagement, or scaling operations. Connect with us and let's drive innovation together. Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you come for the price, but stay for the service.
As an athlete, orthopedic health is very important. Our bodies can be so strong and yet still so delicate. Injury is something that we cannot prevent. We could try to mitigate the risk of extreme injuries. However, it is very, very important that you know and understand your body.
As we get older, our bones are getting softer. It's hard to treat degeneration which already happened. The first treatment is a lifestyle modification and the support of physiotherapists. I am Dr. Sergey Adonin, an orthopedic surgeon. and we are watching Caribbean Medical TV.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Oh man, one more scroll and my data is done.
Wait, who said anything about running out? Smart just dropped a more powerful plan that now includes social media data, so you can scroll till your fingers cramp.
Enjoy free social media data now included in our Flex Choice and Select postpaid plans.
Visit any Smart showroom to sign up today because connectivity just got even better. Smart, bringing people together.
Don't miss the ultimate singing showdown. It's KTV The Remix, Season 7, every Tuesday night at 8, live from the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. One stage, one voice, one chance to win $10,000. Get your tickets for just $5 at GBM Studios and Coney Drive or 88 Shopping Center on Central American Boulevard. It's music, talent, and entertainment for the whole family. Don't miss it. KTV The Remix Season 7. Tune in, turn up, and sing along every Tuesday night at 8. Only on Greater Believe Media.
Hi there. Are you on your phone right now, scrolling on social media, listening to the radio, or watching TV? Have you ever stopped to think, what's powering my device right now? You see, electricity is essential for everyday life, powering our homes, businesses, transportation, and of course, that one binge-worthy series that you just can't stop watching. But how does it all work? This season on the What's and Whys of Energy, we're taking you behind the scenes, bringing you the latest updates and answers to your biggest energy questions. My name is Emmanuel Petch, and I invite you to join us as we go live on Facebook and get ready to see energy in a whole new light. Like, share, and follow us to be part of the conversation.
Belize Electricity Limited, providing you safe and reliable power when you need it.
Welcome back. This is our final conversation this morning, and we are joined by Divyani Leva. She's the owner of Beauty in a Bag. And we have some lovely bags on display this morning that we will be decorating and providing the beauty. Divyani, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you also for hosting us in your hometown as well. One of the things that we have tried to ensure is whenever we go on these country tours, we want to meet the locals. And so this is really important to us that we have been able to chat with an entrepreneur from Orange Walk Town. Tell us a bit about your business, Beauty in a Bag.
Thank you for having me, for starters. My name is Divyani Leva. I started Beauty in the Bag in 2021 when I was still in sixth form. So this actually was the concept I submitted for my final assessment for my entrepreneurship class. And since I was very passionate about the environment. I decided, why not use my artistic skills to do something to promote anti-plastic bags.
Oh, I love
So
that.
this is where Beauty in a Bag came.
Yeah.
I created different sizes of tote bags. The ones I'll show right now is the one we started with. So these are the tote bags I started with, the size. Then I decided to paint on it to also promote orange economy, since I know it's a industry in Belize that isn't really advertised as much. And the basic concept is say no to plastic. I wanted to create something that would attract the audience, the community, to use tote bags instead of using plastic bags. So today we have 3 different sizes, and we'll be painting on them, because what better way to relieve your stress as well than painting? It was a challenge starting a business at 17 years old in sixth form, and especially having to adapt back to in-person classes after COVID. And since I had used painting as a coping mechanism during COVID, this was what inspired Beauty and the Bag.
How has this business been received by the public? Because it's a message that we oftentimes send, say no to plastics, use these reusable bags, but I still think it's a struggle when people get to the grocery stores. They kind of forget that they have so many tote bags at home, and they still go for the plastics.
Yeah, so this is why the art was very important, because then you feel more prideful about your body.
Okay, there's an ownership.
Yes, exactly. It's wearable art.
Yeah.
So this is why you'd always have it around, and I've noticed some of my clients, they not only use it for shopping, they use it for school, they use it for going to the beach. It's very versatile.
That's very true.
So should we get into
Let's get into the painting
while we talk? Because one of the things I understand you're saying, and well, first of all, tell us what we have here and what we're supposed to do. What's the task?
It's very unique to us.
Yeah, so what's the task?
So the task today is, as you can see, I already sketched the design you'll be painting on.
I got an S. I love it.
I got an O-Y-E.
Y-E.
So these are just sketches. This is of the logo of Open Your Eyes, and this one is an initial. This is actually our most sold.
Really?
Yeah. People like to have their initials on everything. You see it on tumblers, you see it everywhere.
Yes, that's very
true.
true.
So they like to have their initials on their bags, and I decided to do one.
So how does
Sabrina.
how does the ordering work? Like you order and then you design, or people come in and design, and how does it work?
They send me their orders. So we are a fully online business, and people would send me their orders, either an inspo from like Pinterest or Google, or they'll tell me, like, can you add this and this, and I would digitalize it. Before I make it, I would send it to them, and then they would tell me, okay, go ahead. Then I would paint it for them.
Oh, so you do the painting?
Yes.
It's not like where we do the painting.
No.
Well, I'll get painting and start with mine.
Well, maybe that's an idea as well, right? You take it to the streets and then have people do their own painting?
Yes, actually we do sell painting kits.
Oh, okay. With the bags?
Yes.
So you can make almost an entire party of this.
Definitely. It actually expanded after, since we've had 3 years, going 4 years in the business. We've expanded from only one-on-one orders. I started selling painting kits, and also hosting paint and sips with the tote bags and other stuff.
Can we get some water on set to dip our brush? Because this is, you could dip it and then wash it off, right? Do you dip your brush in
water with this?
No, you can't dip this in the water. Oh yes, because then it'll get wet. Okay, because I wanted the kind. Okay, let me just use this one. Now, one of the things I heard you say earlier is that you make the bags.
Yes. So initially, when I started, I created the tote bags on my own.
As in, like, sew it and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one thing I'm very prideful about this business is I started this business out of $5.
Wow. Tell us.
Yeah. So since I started it, like I mentioned, in sixth form, I was a broke college student, but I had this dream of having this business. Therefore, I saved. I had $5 and I sold accounting formula cards to my classmates. And then all I spent to make the cards was $5.
Wow.
Then from that revenue is what I used to invest into this business, and the rest is history.
That's a story, like, it's, those inspirational entrepreneurial stories where the restaurant owner said, I started this restaurant with one rice. Then but of course, just making a lighthearted moment of your inspirational story. What's the vision for you with this business?
Well, I'm trying to steer more into manufacturing. So
Tell
since I started Beauty and the Bag, I noticed there are other artists who were inspired of having their art on a bag and having their customers wear their art.
Yeah.
So from there, I started selling them the plain tote bags.
Okay.
So we have, I'll show the sizes in the meantime.
Go ahead.
We have the large tote bags, the regular tote bags, this is the most popular one, and now the minis. The minis are very cute.
I love that. That's very pretty, the minis.
And then, yeah, I'm trying to steer more into manufacturing and wholesaling the tote bags. We actually have some famous artists in Belize who are customers and who sell their arts. For instance, they have the Colores from
The
Cayo.
Colores. We were with the Colores last week, Friday. Will you remember that, Sabrina? The Colores?
I wasn't.
No, you weren't. It was April and I, correct, yes.
So we actually collaborated when I launched heart-shaped tote bags.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen a heart-shaped tote bag.
I have not.
No, I've
So
never.
that's one of our products. And when we launched, that's when we collaborated and they had their art and they do
That's
night
so
markets
cool.
in Belmopan. So they had their art on our bags.
So your interest in art, like, was it something you've been interested in before this business, and then that interest have grown?
Yes, definitely.
Where did it come from?
Like I mentioned, during COVID, you know, everyone was in lockdown, you didn't have much to do. And with everything happening, art was an escape that I used to cope with everything that was happening in the world. And since I've always been passionate about the environment, I decided why not combine both things that are dear to me and create this business.
Excellent.
How has it grown since then? I mean, you spoke about this being an initial class project, but do you find yourself needing help now? It seems like it's a one-woman team still.
It was a one-woman team.
Okay.
But now we actually have someone who works with me to create the bags because now since we're catering to bigger quantities, I can't do all of it on my own.
That's fantastic.
So we have someone, and initially I had a single mother who worked with me, and that was very dear with me because it was providing employment to someone who really needed it and really helped me grow the business because I couldn't do it on my own.
Yeah.
And then from there, I employed a college student to help me here and there to make the paintings.
How is it being, you know, not only an entrepreneur on your own and really starting this from a teenager to now employing people? What are the lessons that you've learned being an employer as well?
It's something it's very heartwarming, honestly, knowing where I started and now being able to give this opportunity to someone. And while they, like the college student, while it's not their main career path that they want to do, I've noticed how it's helped them grow and, you know, help them financially with these bags. It's really, really nice seeing
that must
how
be
the
a really
business-
cool feeling. Being able to.
And me still being young,
Yeah.
it's really, I don't know, it's mind-blowing sometimes.
So for you, how long would it take if I put in an order? How long would it take to fulfill an order or a request? What's the process that you would have to go through? Get us into, give us some insight into an order from the start to the finish.
So I normally ask for a week notice.
The week notice,
Yes.
okay.
But it would depend on the amount of orders we have at the time. And I've had some customers who are like, this is really last minute, but I came across your page and I would really like it for tomorrow.
As a gift maybe
Yes.
for
Yeah, I was
somebody.
just gonna think yes. So then if we're able to accommodate you, then we will definitely will do it. So it also depends on the orders.
Okay.
And how much does each bag cost?
So the starting price for a painted tote bag is $45.
Okay.
And then from there, it would increase depending on the design you'd like.
Yeah.
But then since we also introduce different sizes, there's different price. For this one, the starting price is $50, $45 for the regular, and $35 for the mini.
Now, is it that you could have as wild as a design as your imagination would allow you? Or do you have limitations? Let me make a know one time.
Well, I'm still not a seasoned painter, but I'll definitely let you know if I'm able to do it. And I also like a challenge.
What are some of the designs that people have challenged you to do?
The most challenging one was creating a fairy,
Ooh.
which was there's this artist, Melanie Martinez, and her album cover has like these 3 fairies in the middle, and I had to recreate that, and that was, to me, the most challenging one to create.
Oh wow, and you have to paint it as well.
Yeah, and I've also created portraits of people with their child, like.
Oh, that's so cool.
On the bag?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I've always emphasized to them that I cannot create faces. But I've done like the faceless portraits of them.
Would you want
like
to
silhouette, maybe?
Yes.
Would you want to get to that point where you're able to like draw and then paint faces?
No, definitely.
Would you say that this has, what would you say, improved your painting skills? This line of work has improved your painting skills?
Definitely. Having to paint like almost every day.
Every day, yeah.
It's definitely improved my skills, made me learn more about art and about paint.
Yeah, and then it's an avenue for you to like find peace as well, right? Because I mean,
as well.
just being here right now, I almost forgot that I'm on a morning show.
I almost forgot he's working.
Yeah, that's actually working.
Well, this is really fun. I don't think we'll have enough time to complete our bags paint-wise, but for persons who would like to order, how can they do so?
So they could contact us on Instagram or Facebook at Beauty and the Bag. We also have a WhatsApp at 624-9655.
Perfect. And you mentioned that you would need roughly about a week to get orders together?
Order fulfilled, definitely.
Okay.
We also actually mention, since we're wrapping up,
yeah, go ahead.
Beauty in a Bag not only does hand painted designs, but we also can print on tote bags.
Oh, that's a good
so if
point.
you'd like to, we have over here.
Yeah, bring it on.
This is one of our recent collabs with the Orange Walk Cancer Support Group. So this we printed for them, and we sold the tote bags, and the proceeds went towards the survivors of cancer who are battling cancer at the moment.
That's really
and
nice.
This one was printed on. So if you have any orders who'd like to make either hand painted or printed, you could contact us on, like I mentioned, Facebook or Instagram.
All right. Well, Diviani, thank you so much for stopping by and allow us to learn a bit more of your story, and even getting me and Paul in on the decorating as well.
You want to show off your design?
He's being very creative.
Okay, so this is mine. It's incomplete.
I feel like I was going to go with the blue, and then I started mixing red
It's fine, Paul.
green
I expected
together.
chaos. It's okay.
But open your eyes. The blue is good, right? And then the red,
it's stunning,
the
Paul.
red and green shows my real personality.
I love
Just
it.
chaotic and all about the place.
And that's exactly what Beauty and the Bag is for.
It's about what you think
Beauty is
beauty is.
Expressive, you're expressing
Right.
yourself.
Yeah, so no judgments, guys in behind the scenes.
whatsoever.
I see you all.
And if you'd like to paint your own tote bag, we will be launching a tote bag kit today. And if you use the OYE code, you could get a 30% off.
I love that. Okay, use
So that
OYE.
kit, what will that kit have?
It will have a tote bag, 2 paintbrushes, 5 colors of your choice, paint colors of your choice, and a kit palette.
Okay.
Paint palette.
Talk about a fun activity for the kids or
For
a
summer.
date night.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the perfect time to have a painting date.
Yes,
All right,
love it.
absolutely. Well, we do got to take one last quick break, and when we come back, we wrap things up.
Oh man, one more scroll and my data is done.
Wait, who said anything about running out? Smart just dropped a more powerful plan that now includes social media data, so you can scroll till your fingers cramp.
Enjoy free social media data now included in our Flex Choice and Select postpaid plans.
Visit any Smart showroom to sign up today because connectivity just got even better. Smart, bringing people together.
Don't miss the ultimate singing showdown. It's KTV The Remix, Season 7, every Tuesday night at 8, live from the Bliss Center for the Performing Arts. One stage, one voice, one chance to win $10,000. Get your tickets for just $5 at GBM Studios and Coney Drive or 88 Shopping Center on Central American Boulevard. It's music, talent, and entertainment for the whole family. Don't miss it. KTV The Remix Season 7. Tune in, turn up, and sing along every Tuesday night at 8. Only on Greater Believe Media.
Hi there. Are you on your phone right now, scrolling on social media, listening to the radio, or watching TV? Have you ever stopped to think, what's powering my device right now? You see, electricity is essential for everyday life, powering our homes, businesses, transportation, and of course, that one binge-worthy series that you just can't stop watching. But how does it all work? This season on the What's and Why's of Energy, we're taking you behind the scenes, bringing you the latest updates and answers to your biggest energy questions. My name is Emmanuel Petch, and I invite you to join us as we go live on Facebook and get ready to see energy in a whole new light. Like, share, and follow us to be part of the conversation.
Belize Electricity Limited, providing you safe and reliable power when you need it.
Welcome back and thank you for sticking with us. This has been a beautiful, beautiful morning here in Orange Walk at the lovely El Gran Mestizo Riverside Cabin. We have to say a huge, huge thank you to the entire team here that hosted us. This has been a lovely, lovely time, even being able to discuss a range of topics with some of the locals here as well.
Yeah, so we had tourism right here at
El Gran Mestizo Riverside Cabin,
also known as El Gran Mestizo Resort.
Yes.
Right. So, and we also got offered some accommodations just to really get immerse ourselves in it. I'm looking forward to that. We also came and we got some tacos. You can't come to Orange Walk without tacos. And then we got to talk with the jefe of the town himself, none other than Mr. Ladrick Madbull.
Yeah, don't forget the Madbull.
Shepherd. And then, of course, beautiful art by Miss Liva there as well. So excellent stuff. I had a blast in Orange Walk. I can't wait to see where this road show country tour will go next. I know a bit, but I won't say anything, so you'll have to wait to find out where we'll be next. But thank you all for staying tuned, and thank you all for joining us and participating in this conversation. I saw in the comments, people from Orange Walk, they comment up, you know, welcome to Sugar City, welcome to Orange Walk. So we want to thank you for joining us in your hometown, even though you did so from the comfort of your home.
Yeah, it's been a beautiful morning. Today is Monday, July 28th. And if you are celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to ya. If you'd like to give a birthday shout out, or if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can send us an email at oye@channel5belize.com.
You can also catch us live on Facebook every weekday morning at Open Your Eyes BZ.
As well as Instagram for behind the scenes contents. That's OIE Belize. You can even call us or text us on our OIE phone number. That's 675-2555. But please do us a favor and join us again tomorrow when you open your eyes
and start your morning right.
Until then, keep your eyes, your minds,
and your hearts open.
Have a wonderful Monday, and we'll see you soon.
Shall we take a jump?
We shall. No! Bye.
Open Your Eyes Country Tour was powered by Digi, our national telecom.